The color of your egg yolk is basically a fingerprint, a direct window into the life of the hen that laid it. Most people never think twice about it, but scientists, chefs, and farmers have spent centuries obsessing over this question. The answer? It all comes down to one surprising force: what the chicken eats. Let's start at the source. A hen's yolk forms inside her ovaries. As it develops, it acts like a sponge, absorbing pigments from whatever food she's been eating. These pigments are called carotenoids, the same compounds that make carrots orange, flamingos pink, and autumn leaves red. Specifically, it's a subclass of carotenoids called xanthophylls. Found in green plants, corn, marigold petals, and even insects, they get deposited directly into the yolk. The more of them in the diet, the deeper the color. A hen fed mostly wheat, barley, or white corn? Pale, lemon-yellow yolk. A hen roaming a pasture, eating wild grass, clovers, and insects? Rich, deep, orange yolk. The yolk is, quite literally, a portrait of the hen's lifestyle. This is why farmers market eggs and pasture-raised eggs so often look startlingly different from the ones you grab in a supermarket. Those hens have access to the outdoors, especially in summer, and eat a far wider variety of plants, resulting in dramatically darker yolks. And here's where it gets really interesting. Some farmers actually add marigold petals, paprika, or red bell pepper powder to their hen's feed specifically to deepen the yolk color. No artificial coloring is allowed, but these natural pigment boosters are entirely legal. Italian farmers have been doing this for centuries, just to sell eggs that make for a richer, more golden pasta. But here's the question everyone really wants answered. Does a darker yolk actually mean a healthier egg? The science says it's complicated. Studies published in the Journal of Food Science found that pasture-raised eggs with darker yolks do tend to have higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids and certain vitamins. But darker yolks don't necessarily mean more protein or fat. The hen's lifestyle matters more than the yolk's color alone. What about flavor? Here's the controversial part. Many chefs swear that deeply colored yolks taste richer, more complex, more eggy. But rigorous blind taste tests have never confirmed this scientifically. It may be that we're tasting the idea of quality. Our brains primed by the vivid color to expect something better. Storage also plays a role, though most people don't realize it. Eggs kept at higher temperatures undergo chemical changes that can dull and darken the yolk over time. And heat from cooking? A hard-boiled yolk looks pale and chalky compared to a runny, raw one because heat physically alters the pigment structure. And shell color? That's a completely separate story. White eggs come from white-feathered hens. Brown eggs come from hens with red feathers and earlobes. Shell color is entirely genetic. It has zero effect on the yolk inside. The idea that brown eggs are healthier is one of the most persistent food myths in history. So the next time you crack open an egg, take a second look. That yolk isn't just food. It's a record of sunlight, of pasture, of marigold petals and morning dew, and a hen's entire world condensed into one golden sphere. The darker it glows, the more of the outside world made it in. Science tells us diet is the driver. Xanthophylls are the mechanism. And somewhere between pale lemon and deep amber lies the story of what it means for an animal to actually live well and pass that life into something as small and perfect as an egg. Now you'll never look at breakfast the same way again.